Spoiler alert. This video contains major spoilers from our latest video release. If you haven't seen our most recent video, go watch it now. Trust us, it's worth it. Once you've seen the original, come back and enjoy this behind-the-scenes look at our reactions. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.
Hey guys, this is the first video in this series, so if you haven't seen the first one, you get on out of here, go back and watch that because this one has some spoilers. I'm gonna be watching the Sandos Caracol Eco Resort video for the first time. I'm really looking forward to this. I love these ones that we take the kiddos on, so hang in there with us. We're gonna watch it, but again, if you haven't seen the first one, don't watch this one until you have. This is for our regular followers that enjoy watching our videos. This is my reaction. I do not watch these videos until this time, so I am looking forward to seeing this one without a doubt. I know this is gonna be a great series. It has the whole entire family in it. We record these reaction videos just so that we can throw some videos out there for our followers, and people seem to be enjoying them. So thanks for watching, here we go. But if I look dumb in this video, don't talk about it because this is very raw footage. So there isn't much editing that goes into this. So if you see me go like this or like this.
Why, did anybody say something about that?
No, but I watch myself doing it and I'm like, I'm waiting for the moment for someone to come in and be like, oh, she itches her face.
Picked her nose.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I hope not. All right, let's get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The desktop audio is supposed to be muted.
You know where you are? You're in the jungle, baby. Traveling is something we really love to do as a family. Whenever we plan a vacation, our goal is to make it as memorable as possible. Especially for the kids.
I hate that you're not getting the whole audio experience.
Because we travel often, we like to keep each trip somewhat unique. And this year, we were on a budget. After some unexpected house expenses last year, and with our oldest daughter, Cora, graduating high school and heading to college, we knew we needed a cost-effective trip. Originally, we looked into Cancun, but couldn't find a resort that fit our budget while still offering the value that we wanted. So we expanded our search to the Riviera Maya and started exploring budget-friendly all-inclusives around Playa del Carmen. After plenty of research, Brandy narrowed it down to 2 Sandos resorts: Sandos Caracol Eco Resort and Sandos Playa Car. Each had a unique atmosphere, but we chose Sandos Caracol for its jungle vibe and wildlife.
Actually, Cora chose it.
One-of-a-kind experience for the kids.
We let her choose.
In this video, we'll cover our expectations, tips, and first experiences.
I had that in the vlog originally, but I cut it out.
Yeah.
We'll take you along as
we let the
check
girls
in,
choose.
Explore the resort, try out the food, tour our eco-family superior room, and enjoy some of the nightly entertainment, all while sharing our first impressions. This video is part 1 of our Sandos Caracol series. Later in the series, we'll take a day trip to Sandos Playa Car to see if we might have missed out on anything there. Will this budget all-inclusive deliver the experience we'd hoped for, or will it fall short? Everyone's taste and preferences are different.
Don't give away too much because
we'll give you all the details.
I got more videos coming. This is the first one.
This is gonna be a fun series.
Right now in the beginning, I know I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of all these names, so I'm just gonna try and do my best here. So we are staying 5 nights at Sandos Caracol Eco Resort in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. We brought the whole family. Cora brought a friend. We got 2 separate rooms.
We booked our vacation through a Royal Elite Club member. It was basically a VIP pass to Sandos resorts with perks like upgraded amenities and exclusive access to certain areas. Our member hooked us up with a great deal that included all of these benefits. So on this vacation, we weren't just regular guests. We were Royal Elite.
Royal Elite.
See, going on vacation and staying in an
You're missing out on it.
That's hilarious.
Any vacation, anything that you book or plan,
the audio is
you
so
need to
much
manage
better.
your expectations. You need to be realistic about what you paid and what you can expect to get from what you paid. We did some research.
Took me a little bit to put that together.
And here is kind of what we're expecting from this resort. I'm expecting slower service. Maybe not, though. You never know about service. These times, it seems like service everywhere is not as great as it used to be because places just are understaffed. I'm not expecting a good beach. I've read a lot of reviews about
Finding all these
beach,
reviews
seen
and putting them
pictures,
together. And a lot of these are
watched
more
videos
recent
about it.
reviews, too.
I'm expecting reservations. That's what everybody says. Most of the restaurants at night you have to book reservations for, and a lot of people complain about that. I think Brandy said we get some kind of extra perk for making reservations as Royal Elitist. We're expecting this resort to be huge.
Elitist.
Bad Wi-Fi. Some people said that the resort was dumpy, not clean. Food was really crappy. A lot of people said the food sucks here. The beach sucked.
I said the beach sucked twice.
For a beach, though. We booked it for the
Monkeys. Yes. Oh my gosh.
This day so far was a pretty normal travel day. We had a super early flight. I think our flight left at like 6:30.
Did I show you that part? Is that why?
No.
We arrived in Cancun early.
Oh, you remember it, right?
Too much to go.
Immigration, a breeze. Since we arrived early on a Tuesday and we walked straight through, you don't have to do those immigration forms anymore. I think I said this in our last Cancun video. I think for the last like couple years, you haven't had to do that.
So we used some private transportation this time that was recommended by the gentleman that we booked with. He recommended Ocean Transfers and Tours. So you reach out to them via email, very responsive, got an email back same day with the price. It was one price each way. They picked us up at the airport by Air Margaritaville, had our name on a little sign, and very, very, very prompt and reliable. Is cash payment only. It's a 45-minute drive here to the resort, and then the plan is for them to pick us up in 5 days to travel back to the airport. The driver was very nice. It was a perfect drive. We arrived very early this morning at like 10 o'clock.
So yeah, I've read a lot of things about people saying that their check-in process was really long, but we didn't have the standard check-in process since we're Royal Elite.
We arrived here at the resort at 10 o'clock, but check-in's not till 3. We checked our bags.
They took our luggage off and put it into a room.
They put our bags back in the area and they took us to the
That was
Royal
super early. We
Elite
got there
check-in.
so early.
We
We've
did.
never been to a resort that early.
And there's No, snacks but in I there. actually There's liked there it. was a coffee pot, little mini fridge, some liquors up top, but got all checked in for both rooms. We booked 2 rooms for this resort.
And I think that whole check-in process.
Yeah,
took
we
us
were able
about
to use
20
all
minutes.
the
But
facilities
we
and
took
everything.
3
I think
o'clock
they
to check
they give us a
into our
wristband.
They did, yep, and they took our luggage back to a little locker room. Down like the main street.
Oh, look at how pretty that is.
Royal Elite.
Oh, look at Marissa.
Walked on down and as
Our
soon as
little
you walk out
thing.
of the lobby, beautiful like spa and gym.
Oh,
and
it's so
there
pretty.
Are your restaurants.
I didn't have a
just
whole
kind
lot of
like
shots from
the
day
main
one, and I had to take a
central
lot of
area
shots
of
from
the
other.
resort. So we
It
walked
was.
around there,
Do you
kind of in
remember?
awe
It
of
was because it was
beauty.
so
We saw the
hot.
family
Oh, man.
of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Holy
Cody, so
mo-
however you
Crazy
say
hot that day.
Glotties.
Literally got to the resort, not even 5 minutes out here, and we already see the cutest little babies.
Oh, they were so cute.
I mean, like within 5 minutes of us being here at the resort, we already saw.
Oh
some
my
pretty
gosh,
cool
I
wildlife.
love that.
So we just continued walking through all
Scavengers.
the
Oh, they're awesome.
They're all a bunch of scavengers on that resort.
They are.
All the
It can
animals.
be a little overwhelming at first when you first step onto this property and start walking around and seeing the trails.
Oh man, it was so
As you
hot.
go
Everybody
around,
was
walk around,
literally
you start to
sweating.
realize
Yeah, I recommend going the cooler months. Summertime is just so
It was.
hot, and the bugs are terrible in the summer
into
too.
their swimsuits.
I'm getting hungry.
Well, anyway, we make it to the main pool.
Yeah,
And
we
we looked at the kids and we said, just
get in the pool. Oh
they
yeah,
got
I
in
remember
the
this.
pool,
Like it was
hung out
so
around there for a
hot.
while.
There's tons of seat by the pool. We didn't have an issue finding chairs for the 5
Cut
of
out the
us. There was a
bathroom.
lot
Were you
of
talking
us.
about
We
the
even got
bathroom
another
that they
palapa,
changed in?
so,
Like
yeah.
it's so gross.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The bathroom was disgusting back there. It's a little isolated
Buffets
bathroom
were
though.
open. They close in between like breakfast and lunch, you know, that kind of deal. So we stopped at Salvia for lunch, which is just like right off the main pool.
Oh
We went up there
yeah.
and ate there. There's a
That
bar.
place was
They
like
really only have like snack food.
a little disappointing.
It was a little disappointing. It was
was like the first experience with their food was not.
So hungry.
It put food. But
in
we
our
were so
stomachs.
hungry we didn't care.
Extremely appetizing. It wasn't anything special, but it did the trick. The burgers, first couple bites were good. After that, they were not good.
Hung out there. There's a little bar in there. In the shade. We got some margaritas. They weren't the greatest margaritas.
Yeah, I think it
I've
says
ever
like
had,
snacks
but
or something on the
hit spot
map.
for me.
Yeah, it was just so
That's
hot out.
basically
Nobody
what it
cared.
was.
We just needed water, something in our stomach, and we were gonna keep going.
Electrolytes.
Yeah.
What I
Was it air
only
conditioned
because
in
I
there?
did
No.
research.
It was open air.
Yeah.
Hot.
At least the section over by
So hot.
the main pool. There's not much beach anyway.
That iguana.
You want to put him in your luggage?
Oh.
What's his name, Major?
Michael.
Michael.
Oh, he's cute.
So we got to use all the facilities and everything before our room
Why
was
does he
ready,
go
so
up
that
with
was
this
nice.
stuff?
So we hung out by the main pool. You only have to be 18 to drink in Mexico. So Cora was going to the bar, running us drinks. She'd go up and get something like, hey, do you want
That
something?
was great.
It's kind of nice that she can go get me a beer now.
Having fun so far?
We had our own server. We had our own
We did.
service.
She's not into drinking, but she didn't mind going up and getting like a what'd she drink? Like a virgin pina colada most of the
She
time.
was drinking a lot of virgin drinks.
Yeah. I'm proud of her. Good job, girlie.
Time will only
She
tell.
drank a few that were
She tried
alcohol
some.
ones.
Yeah.
Or it could get better.
Out like a light.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot. At 3 o'clock, we went to check in. The VIP gentleman put us in our golf cart.
And then we
Do you
had a nice
remember?
little golf cart
We forgot
ride
to grab our
to
sunblock
room.
and put it
That
in our
was nice.
carry-on.
You had it in the vlog. I cut it out.
I had to go, and they let me go back in that locker room and get stuff out of our bags.
I saved it for cuts. If,
Did ya?
just in case. I don't know if
But
it'll
don't
make
forget
it.
to put your sunblock in your carry-on.
Tropical
It's
storm
hotter than
last
hot.
week, so the resort is
Oh,
kinda
do you
like
remember all those
recovering from that
puddles?
A little bit.
Everywhere.
Yeah, we got there and that was immediately.
super cool.
I remember thinking,
Yep.
Look, because it's
I
little
agree.
different than what
I'm
we
like,
have
oh,
been
no.
doing
Yeah,
recently
puddles
in a lot of
everywhere.
our other
Water
vacations, so
everywhere.
it's kinda nice
Kinda
to
stagnant.
stop that And then come someplace
I was
here
like,
that's a little
no wonder
different.
the
Went back to
mosquitoes
our
are so
room,
bad.
checked it out. So we did a little room tour
Yep.
of our room.
We did book this resort through a Royal Elite member. So we got a black wristband. So we have access to almost everything at the resort. So this is their VIP wristband. This is also our room key to get into our room.
that was such a
We are
pain in the butt.
Room 1301. Our girls are in
Yeah, I didn't talk about it in
1311,
this.
so
Oh
we're in the
man,
same,
those wristbands
building,
did
and they're
not
both
work
the same.
very well on our
So
door.
when you walk into the room,
I was
there
getting
is a
so
closet to
frustrated.
the side here.
But
There's
I'm
an
on
ironing
vacation.
board
They didn't let it
and
get to
an
me.
iron here.
Just go like
Neither of
this
them
50
were
times to get
fantastic, but
in.
they got the job done.
It's just awkward
There
too,
is
because you had
I
to like
love this.
bend your wrists.
Oh, yeah,
and
it
kind
was
of
terrible.
It's not
But I
cold,
loved
which is
this
fine, but
water.
There's also no cups. You want to make sure you bring jugs.
We have a safe right here.
Oh, little trick.
And we also have a mini fridge, which is stocked up with
What's your favorite stuff in there?
Fanta, Sprite.
Fanta.
So we got beer.
He didn't let that
Dude,
Fanta go to
that
waste.
That Coke was so good.
Coca-Cola.
The Coke
I had
was
the
so
diet,
good.
Continue
the
walking
Diet
through your
Coke
room. There
Mexican
is
Coke
this
is delicious.
Nice little
and the
area where you
Coke.
can
Oh
hang
my
all
god,
of your
all of
clothes
it
from.
was
I
so
don't drink
good.
pop.
Person in the
Yeah,
Their
and I
Coke
don't
is
even
really
drink
good.
soda, but I started
Including our
drinking
little
that. I was like, oh
So
my god, this is so good.
Is where you can hang all your clothes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hangers. Down here at the bottom, there's 2 drawers that are nice sized drawers. And this is like a little shelf area. When you come in a little further,
Dos
you turn
Equis
to the
was pretty
left.
good,
this
too.
is your bathroom.
With a perfect toilet. Okay.
With a perfect
and what is that bowl doing there?
Nice big mirror.
what
Do
is that
one
bowl
downfall to
doing
this
there?
room. There is no floor to ceiling.
He is
but that's
hilarious.
We'll make do. It is a
It did
cute
need a bigger
little
beer.
sink.
A bigger
And then
mirror.
Down here on the bottom is some storage area. A
bigger mirror.
Meh. If you have a lot of hair and thick hair, they ain't gonna do the trick. But it just took a little bit longer and I dealt with it.
Yeah,
So this is
that
the
was a
shower.
struggle.
It has an awesome shower head. I've already showered.
That shower was
Loved
nice
the
and big,
shower.
though.
It was.
There's a nice.
It
little
did
area
leak all
for
over
you
the
to put
floor,
your
though.
Shampoos, conditioners, that kind of thing. They do supply 2-in-1 shampoo and body wash, also known as gel douche, apparently. Continuing on, this is the main area of the room. This is a king-size bed, and there is a twin bunk bed, which Adric's pretty excited about.
Here we got the first bed on the bunk bed. And the second bed's up there. That's my bed.
Oh yeah, he was pretty
My
excited
bed
about
is
this
one
when
of
we
the
got there.
coolest beds. So we got my sunglasses. So yeah, this is where I sleep.
This was my first,
then
the first
here's the
room
little
tour
bench at
where I
the end
did
of the bed.
all
There's a
Osmo
coffee
Pocket
pot
3
here.
Whatever
tour
that
with.
is. Is that
and
your
some
thingy?
creamers,
This.
a little bottle
Yeah,
of
and
tequila,
yeah, probably the last time.
and then
It just,
they
the
give
gimbal
you
has a mind
bottle
of its own. and
champagne.
Sometimes.
They also give you some peanuts.
Did
and
we
then
ever drink
these
that
cookies.
champagne?
Peter couldn't
No.
contain himself. He was so excited to eat one of these cookies when they
Drink
got
the
delivered to
mezcal,
our
but-
room.
Ooh, these look good. Can I have one? Oh,
I assume these are Royal Elite extra additional things that you get.
Elite.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not 100% sure because I've never stayed in any other room. So this is also the only dresser that is here. So there's 2 shelves in there. There's 2 drawers here.
There's
and then
not
another
enough
shelf over
space
here.
for
So if you
storage.
have
We had plenty. I
a
think
lot
we
of
had enough
luggage,
for the 3 of
I'm
us.
not
But like,
sure
we-
where exactly.
I
you
didn't
would
take all
put
my
it
clothes
in
out of my
drawers.
luggage
It would
case.
probably
I didn't either.
feel a
Yeah.
little bit tight. There's
But
a
I
TV
would
up
have if there
here.
had been more
This
space.
is in English. Adric's watching the Cartoon Network. It's in English. I'll have to check and see what the other channels are. I know that's a hot topic for people. And then beside each side of the bed has its own little stand, has a drawer and the drawer underneath. Each side of the table has its own personal little lights that you can utilize.
I liked the
Those, like,
lighting
little
in the
ring
room.
lights. So those are nice. The outlets here seem to be nice and tight. They don't fall out. The bed has plenty of pillows. The other thing
Weird
that I'm super
spots
excited
for
about is
plugs.
This fan, because
Like,
I am a fan.
Over by the window,
person when I
random
sleep.
plugs with
I
no.
actually truly feel like this is a very
I remember
nice
seeing
room.
pictures where
And
there
then
used
this
where there
is my
was like a
balcony.
stand or something.
Yeah, there should be.
not working. I'm still learning, okay?
I'm
There's
still
also a screen
learning.
door, but I also want you to keep in mind there was just a whole entire week of a tropical storm that just came through, so some of this stuff I'm sure is residual from that. I will. But like this screen is broken, but it is so hot here. We're here in the summer. There's no way in hell you're leaving this door open to let that screen door open.
recommend it anyway.
No, I would not leave the door open with just the screen. So this is the balcony.
Oh, it was
Nothing
so
really
hot. I
special.
cannot.
There's 2 chairs and a little table. Your little swimsuit holder over there to dry your swimsuits. We've been sitting out here for a little while, Adric and I, and we've seen many coati. They can touch you if you get too close, so I don't recommend doing that. But they're kind of everywhere around here. We've seen a lot of them in the trees.
That balcony
They don't really
was
bother you much,
not
so-
good.
Yeah,
No,
this
That
is
balcony
it
was
was
tore
beat
up.
up.
Ours looks like it has some damage here. I
Beat
don't know
up.
if this is from the storm or if it's from someone upstairs dropping things off. There is some rust up
That'd be
here.
my guess.
Oh,
Looks
yeah.
like it
Or
could
It's
be,
hard, I'm
you know,
sure,
be
to
a monkey.
maintain in
Some
the
graffiti
in
right
that
here.
area, but
with all the animals too running around.
yeah.
So far,
Could have been a
I'm
monkey gone
actually
wild.
very impressed with our room.
Runaway
I
monkey.
truly feel like this room is perfect.
5 stars.
Adric is
We
easy
Adric
to
approves.
please.
Different options of booking this resort. There is an option to book on your own. We found a Royal Elite member that does help with registration and bookings. I found him on the resort Facebook page. He came highly recommended. I saw all the names and then I reached out to him and he got me a quote, and I could not believe it was almost the same exact price as booking it myself and to have all the amenities. So this is perfect for us. I love the fact that there are bunk beds. And the other thing that I really like, there's 24-hour room service, and the mini
the
bar
room
gets
service.
stocked every day. You do have a front window here. We don't have much of a view of our front window, but when you open this up, we get to see some beautiful trees. I think the room is very nice. It looks exactly what you would expect out of a resort like this, like an outdoorsy style, simplistic room. You don't expect anything flashy, but it's all very natural. It is.
We picked the most
it's
basic
perfect. I don't
room
think we need
too,
anything
so
else.
because we had to
Everything
get
that we
2
tested out in
rooms,
this
so
room
we were
worked
like,
correctly. Everything works.
Still
great.
trying to
I
save
love the
money, you know?
shower head. It was.
We're not in our
fantastic
rooms
for my
typically
hair.
very
Things
often.
about this room is the bunk bed,
but that was like a basic
and
family.
the outdoor
Family
Family room.
superior room, is that what it
Yeah,
TV.
family
Those
superior,
are all my
but I don't know what
favorite
makes it superior. Tell you the truth,
got
after
around and we
looking
went out to
around
dinner.
on the
We
website,
realized that we are actually
know what that
right
even means.
next to the Mexican
I
restaurant.
love that little
We just finished
thingy.
eating at the Mexican buffet. I've waited all my life to eat at a Mexican buffet like this. It was kind of like rapid. They put
That was
the
a little
meat on your
over-exaggerated.
tortilla, and you have to like quickly
No.
figure out what toppings you want.
I love
because there's
Mexican
lime
food
behind
and
it.
there's no
like
Mexican
nachos.
buffet around
like,
here.
I
A really
waited
good
all
dessert
my
bar.
life.
I love Mexican food.
Was it
I don't
that
think
great?
that's
In there, the server was very kind.
I
they were
liked
very
it.
prompt.
The food there was pretty much what I expected.
it was decent.
Not bad, but not great.
I really liked the Mexican buffet. I love Mexican food.
But I'd go back there again.
Oh my god.
It wasn't terrible.
eating my ice cream.
It was so good. We ordered margaritas with our food.
Did you tell me
each
to
one
lick
tasted
it
a
so
little
it didn't
different.
drip or
Like,
something?
One was a little sweet,
I
one
think
was
you
a
handed
little
that to
tart.
me.
One
Oh, I
of the
don't
best
know.
things at that restaurant, other than the chips and guacamole, is their ice cream.
Oh, that ice cream
So
was
good.
so good.
Ice cream. Good. 10. Delicious.
So far, the food is good.
Everything's a
I
10.
think I've eaten like 6 tacos today. The
5-star,
guacamole,
10
if
out
you
of
mix
10.
some pico in it, it's so good. The ice cream is really good. It's like vanilla
Oh
bean
gosh, I have ice cream all over
But right
my
now, we're at
dress.
this little spot over by, it's like the Mexican buffet. If you walk out the back doors, there's
I don't
like
think I got
a
any
bar
shots
back
of this-
here, and then like
that
a
bar.
little hidden.
It's like a little snack bar and
like,
bar area. That
There was
actual
snacks
bar.
there?
seating area, and
I guess so.
There's like a little.
See that water
kind of
back
a
there?
river
It's so
or
pretty,
something
but
over
it
here.
doesn't
So
move.
far,
It seems
I
really
love
stagnant.
This resort. I think there's a lot to do, but I don't know. I just
Yeah,
wanna
it's
get
like a
tan.
little crick or
Uh-huh.
something.
And then we get tan and lay in the sun. There are coatis everywhere. I don't know if I'm saying that right,
Coati.
but they're everywhere. We saw a raccoon earlier, iguanas that'll like come
Oh
up to
yeah,
the
none of those
pool,
animals
and
even.
then
they
This
don't care.
resort was totally up our alley, though. We are
The
very
buffet, and
much
then
like
a
this style.
gecko,
Like, we
fell,
love
like
just
it jumped
random
off of
animals.
something, a tree or something, fell on Marissa, bounced off of her, landed on the ground, and Marissa like freaked out. It's funny.
We decided to
I wish
walk
I would've
around
had
the
footage of
resort.
that.
We ended up in this absolutely beautiful, well-lit area that had hammocks and lots of chairs and a little Oh, bit of yeah, bar. this was And pretty. we were sitting in the hammocks, and we were there for We a got little kicked while, out of walked there. up to the beach. There's like Bali beds and Oh. a triangle bed. And Oh. beautiful. Like a We teeny didn't bed, realize it was beautiful adult area. only.
We were on these hammocks, lots of little chairs. It's all lit up real pretty.
That little one right there, he's the one that got us kicked out. He's lucky, he's cute.
I'm taking off my shoes.
And we were all just hanging out, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Excuse me."
He's sitting over here in the corner.
Adults only. So family select section.
So Adric got to experience Select Club, even though he's not old enough to be there. I guess we know where that's at now.
I appreciated that they
are lit up
followed the
at
rules
night.
though, even though
The
there was
resort is
nobody there.
actually
Because
really
if they
pretty.
didn't, there would be beautiful people would beautiful abuse resort that. at night.
I like it. Bring yourself an insulated cup of some sort. Marissa had to go to the store and buy herself one because she didn't have anything.
Which she was all about it anyway.
a
She wanted like
variety of
souvenir.
things.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
she
use
wanted
it
that
for
was
your
her
water.
souvenir. Yeah.
So if you want to put booze, I saw a guy at the bar. He
Oh
was
my
having
gosh.
beer, but in one of these.
I don't know.
yeah,
I know
that's-
people do this all the time. Like take those huge
some
bubble
bug spray.
cups
Make sure
and
you-
those huge Yetis.
Or anything.
And
Yeah.
put alcohol. Ours have water. We
well.
went to the entertainment area.
The bartenders will fill them up at the
Yeah.
When we first went by it in the daytime, I didn't realize that there was like an actual theater behind.
James,
You drive
I love
past
that
it
little
and you
thing
see
that's
that there's
moving
a
around that
stage
map
right
that you
there,
added
some
Marissa
seats.
in.
It's like, oh, that seems really small.
The
No,
little picture with all of
that's
us.
not it. The theater's actually behind that stage, and then there's a whole nother stage that's enclosed, a roof over your head.
Do you remember
It's
her,
like
Adric?
a legit theater. It had some
You
kind
see
of
her all the
Mayan
time,
show.
don't you?
I'm not sure exactly what that show was called right now.
It was something about a red queen.
It's a little different than what I'm used to at an all-inclusive.
It was actually the most entertaining entertainment at an all-inclusive resort that we've been to.
Still stand by that.
Creepy.
It was a little scary. Of course,
Oh.
we're not back to the room. This is a little scary. I think that was their excuse, but it was just
Oh wow,
that
we're
hair
getting to the
scary.
end already.
It was
It's a
so
little
good.
Creepy, you know?
It was so different. It
I was
was.
getting kind of scared.
Stop
I was
it, you
afraid
were
it was gonna
not.
give me nightmares, so we had to get out of there.
Adric watched
different.
it. Everyone was whooped.
We left.
It was a
before
long
it
day.
got Good. We got up to leave. It looks like we're missing the best part.
So, yeah, the entertainment so far, I give it 2 thumbs up as well. I thought it was very good. I am excited to see the entertainment for the rest of the week and kind of see what they do.
So far, entertainment, thumbs up.
I can't tell you
the
one thing
entertainment
I'm a
was
little
great.
disappointed on so far with the Royal Elite
Not to
is
that yet.
booking my restaurants through the WhatsApp. If you don't have the WhatsApp, get the WhatsApp. It's very useful when you're in other countries. You can communicate securely with other individuals, companies, that kind of thing, and it's a messenger. They asked us to download the WhatsApp and then talk to the concierge through the WhatsApp, and the Royal Elite concierge will book our dinners and stuff for us. It's
This
not
was so
happened yet.
frustrating
So
to me.
I reached out 4 days. They still haven't booked my dinners. Now there's running out of spots. So kind of disappointed in that because they're not responsive. They responded and then never heard again. And yesterday a guy made a comment to me when I asked about it. He said there's not one designated person that responds to the comments or phone calls. Maybe that should be a thing. But not gonna let that ruin anything. We just went down and physically did it on our own. after the entertainment, after the girls went to their room, we went back to our room.
So far, I haven't experienced enough of this resort to really judge it too much.
Yeah, that's not even the whole clip there.
No. How many times did I have to hit it to get it in?
That was after I cut it.
What I experienced so far.
The idea of it, though, was pretty cool.
There are some things that stand out to me that I was not expecting. We'll cover that in some of our later videos.
Oh, look at how pretty that is.
To mention that, if you're
That was
not
a rainy
subscribed
day.
to the channel, we make videos like this.
Oh.
Inclusives, cruising,
Beautiful.
all that kind of stuff. Family, adults only. Check it out. We'll just give you our honest opinion on what we think about this resort and what we think could be better, what we think kind of sucks. This whole vacation was all about the kids, so we can have fun anywhere. Brandy and I, we just like to throw ourselves into situations. We can make a party out of any situation. So
oh my god.
So yeah. So I think it's gonna be a good time for us regardless. I gotta go to bed though, man. It's been such a long day. Good night.
Oh, get out of here.
So far, I think I'm getting what I paid for. We'll see how it goes. This is our first Sandos resort.
Why does it sound like that?
In the door here to see if
I'm dreaming.
Oh, you're dreaming.
That was fake, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I wasn't really sleeping.
You're an idiot.
I'm gonna go right now.
You're an idiot. That was very good.
Listen. You can't hear because it's not very. The audio is not very good
all
for
the
you.
Animals. Is that what I'm listening for?
It's just like a jungle thing.
I hear it. Yeah. The whole communication for on the WhatsApp, that never got better.
Part of being Royal Elite, one thing is you're supposed to have your own personal concierge, right?
Yeah.
And that was kind of
Yeah. Yep, it was. And the unfortunate thing was, if we wouldn't
we
have...
may or may not go over that in a later video.
We might. Like this night, it worked out just fine because we did the restaurant we chose. It was fine, but if we wanted to go to the hibachi that night, I actually had reached out to them prior to even our arrival, which is what was recommended to me. I reached out to them prior to our arrival to let them know we were coming and put in our reservations and da-da-da-da-da. I don't know how long it was before I heard back. Days.
I don't remember.
Yeah. They just never responded until I reached out again.
We went to a restaurant the next night. I know that. So
we went down and made reservations.
The Italian.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we went down.
Remember the girls went down one night and were like trying to figure
video.
out how to make reservations because the concierge isn't getting back with us. So they made reservations for us, and then we approved what they did. They were very insistent on a couple of the restaurants that they wanted to go to. But again, this was kind of their trip. So we let them kind of call the shots on a couple things, and that's one of them, including the resort. But yeah, the first day, it was a scorcher. Oh my goodness. The very first night, we came to the conclusion that I may or may not have brought enough bug spray, cortisone cream, all the things. I brought enough bug spray. I brought, 3 full bottles of bug spray, and we left with none.
Yeah, there had been a tropical storm that ran through there about a week before or so, and there was a lot of like sitting water everywhere.
Yeah, some of the areas were closed. You couldn't get down there. The water was just sitting. You could smell it.
There's like a little clip that I showed where we had to like walk up over
the bridge.
Yeah, they had like these little like
some of the attractions were closed.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't do like some of the stuff the entire week.
And then like a couple days later, they had some of those little areas like that look crappy, and then you walk by them like 2 days later, they had them all fixed up and looking nice.
They do work really hard to get things up and running. I think they took good care.
But
it was a really pretty resort.
When it gets really rainy during the rainy season, though, it is pretty prone to flooding.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, because like they had the taco truck that was right there that was never opened. The taco truck, there was that area right there beside where you could walk back. You could like write your little notes up and put it.
Yeah, that was like flooded the
You
whole
couldn't
time.
get back there at all the entire week.
Yep.
So, yeah, it seems like the drainage maybe, and I'm sure it's like probably where it's located. It's probably flat right there.
It's probably just they developed the land years
Yeah.
ago, and over time, the resort itself, I think, I got a couple different answers to it, but I thought it said that it was built in like 1999 or something like that, and then like remodeled
Yeah.
in like 2012 or something.
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
something along those lines. And so I did all the research to figure out where we were going, and then you told me I really don't care. So then I sent it in a group message to the girls, both girls, and I told them to discuss where they wanted to go, what they both wanted out of the vacation, blah, 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 blah. And when they both looked at it, they both said they wanted to go to this specific resort because it was an outdoorsy, animal-friendly, like you're in the jungle, like that's what they were looking for out of their vacation. So this is why we chose this resort. But the perk to this resort is you can go to the other one.
Well, I don't know if you can do that all the time. I guess I just read recently that 3 months ago or whatever, they weren't allowing people to go to.
But then they did
there,
again.
And
so it must.
Someone said that they didn't.
Yeah, they just
still
must.
weren't.
They must just
So
change it up.
It probably has to do with capacity.
Yeah, I
is what it
assume.
made it sound like, and whether or not
Yeah.
if the other one is selling out pretty well and they have already like booked up.
Yeah.
Why would you bring people from the other resort and you don't need to?
I think the one thing too I noticed when we first got to the resort is there was nobody coming to sell you timeshare.
Royal Elite, it's not technically timeshare. It's a vacation club.
Right.
But it's kind of like timeshare.
Mm-hmm.
But it's technically not.
Right. But they did not meet us at the door. So when we got there, we went to check in and then we went to Royal Elite.
That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, what I wanted to say about that is another reason why we picked this one over Playa Car was because of the beach. Like, we wanted a beach, but it was summertime, and we knew that down there in that area gets hit pretty hard usually with sargassum.
Yep.
That time of year. So we were like, we probably won't have a beach regardless. Yeah. So we were like, hey, let's just take that out of the equation. Which one do we want to do?
Yeah. Don't even consider the beach.
Yeah.
We can always go on a beach trip.
Yeah, and that's what we were thinking. We're like, oh, we could go to Cozumel or
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can go anywhere down there.
Because we were down Playa del Carmen, there was a bunch of things that we could do.
You can get on the Ultramar and go over.
Fifth Avenue, is that what it is? Fifth Avenue.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, that was really good. Good job. I'm really excited about this series. I love these little family ones. But this will be a good one.
So yeah, more to come on this. Yeah, I'm not gonna say much more about it.
The bugs. Make sure. I can tell you, if you don't watch any other video other than this one right here, and you're going to this place for a vacation, please make sure that you take bug spray. There are bugs, like little station all around the resorts, but when we were there, a lot of them were either empty or we just didn't see them. I would never go to this resort without bug spray. There were people posting on the page while we were there, does anybody have bug spray? And these people would show pictures of their bug bites, oh my gosh.
Marissa was getting eaten alive.
Poor Marissa. But I took like little Benadryl and hydrocortisone, like the anti-itch stuff, and that seemed to help her. But the poor thing just... Yep, the bugs loved Marissa almost as much as we love Marissa, but yeah, they loved her. So just make sure you got your bug spray, your Ocean Reef Safe sunscreen, but you got your bug spray and you got your bug spray because you're gonna need it. I don't think it even matters what time of year.
I'm assuming it's going to be a lot worse in the summer.
Worse in the summer, but I bet it's still the same though.
Yep, well, it's rainy or humid.
Yeah, but I bet you, I mean, there's water everywhere there in that resort.
Yeah, but I wonder how bad it is really in the wintertime.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll never find out because we don't go back to the same resorts ever.
I doubt it's as bad.
Yeah.
In the wintertime. Hurricane season, you're going to get more rainfall.
Yeah, the other thing I liked about this resort was that the 2 rooms that we got were real close together. They weren't side by side, but they were up and down. So like when we were out on the balcony, we could see the girls' balcony right above us. Mm-hmm. I liked that a lot. The girls had a couple times where there was like
animals.
It was
rusted and graffitied.
Yeah, the girls didn't really spend too much time on the balcony either because theirs was tore up as well. But there was like animals sleeping on their chairs. couple
Yeah, we
different
didn't
times.
have a really great view for.
No. I am all about that jungle view, though. I love that. I think it's beautiful from a nice balcony. Like, ours were not great. They were kind of tore up. But we weren't there for the balconies. So, and it was so hot, we would not spend too long out there anyways. I mean, we played a couple card games out there with Adric, but it was just so hot out there. You have to keep moving. You have to, like, have a destination in mind.
This resort, one thing I can say about it, too, and I'll probably get into this later as the series go on, the Mexican culture there.
Oh, my favorite.
Definitely
Favorite part.
more Mexican culture there than
I felt like I was in a different country. Yeah.
Any resort that we've
I
ever been
loved
to.
that I felt like I was on a vacation in a different country. The entertainment, the food, the interactions that she had.
Playa Car felt different, though.
Yes, it did. But that's why Cora chose it. That's why Cora and Marissa chose this resort, because they wanted this experience, and you got it. So, I mean, the minute you walk in, you can tell you're in a place that is definitely going to give you an experience.
Yeah, like the Spanish to English ratio, even, well, at least when we were there, was I felt like more Spanish speaking guests there than what there were English.
Yeah. Yes. And I loved that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I learned a lot more words this time around. Yeah, I liked that too, because I always.
Did not.
I did.
You
Buenos
did
noches.
You did. You just learned.
Yeah, Adric knew that. Yeah. No.
Adric's been sitting in the corner here the whole time being quiet.
Yeah.
He came in halfway
Good job,
through.
buddy. But yeah, this is going to be a really good series.
All right, let's wrap it up, Brandy.
All right, well, here we are. We're going to wrap this up. This is our reaction video for the first video of the Sandos Caracol Eco Resort. I loved this video. I'm very proud of this one, even though I didn't do anything but help record. But this vacation was one that we will remember forever.
You booked it too, babe.
I did book it. I booked it. But I am very excited to share this with you all. If you are looking at going into this resort, you definitely have to do your research on this resort, because this is an experience and it's not for everyone. It is not for everybody. So please, 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 you have to do your own research on this resort, because if you go into this without any research, you're probably going to be caught off guard a little bit.
Just watch the rest of the series.
Yeah, just watch the rest of the series. We'll clue you in. But it's a huge resort, so we weren't able to do everything. So just keep that in mind as you watch this. Do your research, please.
All right. Wrapping this one up.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.